Starting July 1, 2025, Malaysia will enforce a major overhaul of its sales and service tax, or SST. This is part of a broader fiscal reform under Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's administration, aimed at expanding government revenue without burdening the general public. The updated SST introduces tiered sales taxes, set at 5%, 8%, and 10%, targeting non-essential and luxury goods, while basic daily needs like rice, vegetables, medicines, cooking oil, and fresh bread remain exempt. This move ensures that the average citizen's essential expenses stay protected. Goods now taxed under the 5% to 10% rates include imported fruits, salmon, king crab, truffle mushrooms, antique artworks, racing bicycles, and high-end silk fabrics. The goal is to increase revenue from high-income consumption, not regular day-to-day spending. The government estimates this tiered sales tax will collect Rm3 to 5 billion in added revenue, which will be redirected to fund social aid, infrastructure, and development projects under the Madani economic framework. Meanwhile, the service tax, previously fixed at 6%, is now increased to 8% for most services, and more types of services are being brought under its scope. A key area of expansion is rental and leasing services, now taxed at 8%. However, residential property rentals remain exempt, so people renting homes and rooms are not directly impacted. The tax applies mainly to commercial and industrial rentals, but businesses engaging in business-to-business, B2B, leasing may qualify for exemptions to avoid cascading tax burdens. The construction industry will also see changes. A 6% service tax will now apply to commercial and infrastructure projects. Residential property construction, and public facilities like schools or hospitals, remain tax-exempt. Importantly, contractors with annual revenue above Rm 1.5 million must register for SST, but the government is offering a one-year transitional relief for smaller contractors who are still adjusting to compliance. Private healthcare services are taxed at 6%, but only when these services are provided to non-Malaysian citizens. For Malaysians, medical care at private clinics or hospitals will remain tax-free. This approach supports medical tourism revenue while ensuring citizens are not penalized for seeking private treatment. Likewise, public healthcare providers and university hospitals are fully exempt from SST. The education sector is also impacted. Private kindergartens, schools, tuition centers, and international universities are now under the 6% service tax, but only if they cater to non-citizens or charge over Rm 60,000 per year per student. Malaysian students and regular tuition centers serving locals remain unaffected. Exemptions also apply to schools serving students with disabilities, OKU status. This distinction aims to ensure local education remains affordable while generating income from high-fee institutions. In conclusion, the SST 2025 reform is not just a tax update, it's a signal of Malaysia's economic direction.